This is All-Star Gamer 1000 back with some more content, and let's talk NASCAR. That race was good last night to the end. Actually, to like the last 100 laps. Because let's be real, that 3 car wasn't illegal. Because no one, even in a two off weeks, gets that good. But that's neither here nor there. The end. He intentionally wrecked 2 people. There's no doubt about it. I think the win should be taken away. And people say, oh, it's too late for it. No, it's not. It's not too late. They said, we would have to wait till Tuesday. But are they going to do anything? Probably not, because a Chevy took out a Toyota and a Ford. That because NASCAR's always been pro Chevrolet. The only wins that they had taken away in prior history has been a Toyota. Because of a tape that they couldn't even show. And everyone said it did not give them an advantage. But last night, the 3 car took out 2 cars. And NASCAR didn't have the balls to take the win away right then and there. They go wait till Tuesday. Are they going to take the win away? Probably not. But this is what I think they should do. Find the crap out of them. Take a lot of points away from owner and driver. And tell them that you get to keep the win, but you're not in the playoffs. Because they have gave a 2-lap penalty for a guy that potentially wrecked someone.
Something just hit the hull near food storage. We think it's a rogue asteroid.
And they
I have people injured for
said
we need medics and crowd control right away.
that potentially wrecking someone is not allowed.
What the hell is it?
NASCAR said that.
It's alive.
And they want to bring up what Logano and Hamlin did. That was an old car. This new car is way more expensive and hurts the drivers. We already had a driver have a car retirement because of this car. But they don't want to talk about that. Then you got these YouTubers that go defend, even reporters defending Dylan. Oh, you go set a precedent, then you have to go back. It's like, if they don't do anything to Dylan, you're wondering why F1 is doing a big hold on US auto racing.
Clearance confirmed.
You can't go off TV ratings. F1 gets more attendance, has a global market, more than NASCAR. And I think if they go run 2 different tires, they have to do it at the road courses.
Toxic hazard detected. Toxic hazard cleared.
I hate it when people try to defend something wasn't something. Like when it happened way back when Vickers took out Junior and Johnson, I was okay with it back then. But now, yeah, Vickers should have been disqualified. But I don't know who finished second. If a Ford or a Dodge was finished second, you know why? Because Chevy won.
Liz Cross again. I never asked your name.
Isaac Clarke, systems engineer.
Engineer. Have you seen Jacob Temple?
I haven't, but I'm looking for someone too. Dr. Nicole Brennan.
Dr. Brennan. Doesn't she always lead unitology?
Yeah, like my mother. That's how we met.
I hope she's okay. The unitologists here didn't like anyone questioning them. And since the captain
But
died, they've all...
this is my thoughts on the matter. It's like, is anybody going to listen? Fine not. Is NASCAR going to do anything? Fine not. Why, let's go get Dylan a slap on the wrist. They did back when he took out Amarillo to get a win at Daytona. But they don't want to talk about that NASCAR says they look at the history. Yeah, Dylan has a history of wrecking and win. They need to take the win away. Because they always say they look at the history. But it's a Chevrolet. NASCAR prefers Chevrolet because they even changed the rules for Chevrolet. It used to be your car had to be in production to be in NASCAR. Then when the Chevy SS was announced, it was supposed to go into production to summer of that year. But NASCAR allowed it. Because it was Chevrolet. It ultimately helped Toyota with the Supra. But that's after the fact. Look, they took away the top 30 rule, the benefit of Chevrolet. Now Dylan 32nd in points, unless he gets the win taken away or get told, well, you won the race, but you're not allowed to use it to get in the playoffs. Gets into playoffs when he didn't deserve it. Because no one's going to respect him now. Well, no one respected him before because he never could get a convincing win. Because look, I don't even think his championship in the lower series is going to be legit now. I think people are going to start questioning his capability. Because he only can wreck the wind. And they take a look at the second Daytona race when he got, well, there were only 6 cars left. And most of them were Chevrolets.
Entering zero gravity.
It's like, we got help Chevrolet. Even this restrictor plate was to help Chevrolet. That's what they don't want you to know. They couldn't compete with Dodge and Ford on the big tracks. So Nascar gave handicaps that's the hard truth. They debate. I don't want to talk on the deadline, but that's why Dale Hart won one of those races, because the other manufacturer were handicapped. That's not good. I guess I'm gonna distract you with a live video. one way to do it.
Entering zero gravity.
This is a background playthrough while I talk about that Richmond is. I just gave you my thoughts. People can agree with it or disagree. I really don't care. Because after Indianapolis and Nascar wouldn't even penalize Lawson for jumping the start. You know what
Exiting zero gravity.
kind of organization is. They don't care about their own rules. In the ARCA East and West, or back then it was called King and East and West, they took away, went away from Boston for doing the exact same thing that Dylan did. Just saying that NASCAR has strict rules in the lower series, not the top series.
Toxic hazard detected.
Isaac, where are you? Help me.
But they bring up Lane Riggs. I don't watch truck series. Not really since they gave him that one movie. Because it gave Atlanta to Chevrolet. But I guarantee that has something to do with GM. What the truth is, we're going to see next year if they let Chevrolet modify their cars. Because per the rule, they're not allowed to change anything if the car's not in production. And Camaro's no more. 2024 was the last year for the Camaro.
Isaac, I looked up Cross's notes on the... Oh, God. Oh, my God.
Kendra?
It's him. 2 doors behind you. Here. Wait, he's gone. He waved at me. And... sorry, Isaac.
Like,
Keep
I'm
going.
in for belief they go
A glitch on the cameras.
switch
It looked like my
Cadillac,
willpower. Stupid, right?
but
That's not possible.
to be honest, Cadillac's switching to all EVs by 2030. So what they really want to have a manufacturer that's only going to be for a couple years. Then again, it's NASCAR. They probably change the rules again for them to stay in the sport. Because I think it's sad that people are happy that Andretti's thinking about getting in NASCAR. But that was his second choice. His first choice was F1. Because he knows the F1's bigger. But Andretti's a sore loser now. He got the FTC involved. I don't know if he did or they question what they said, that he would have had a stronger case if he was bringing Cadillac with him. I just don't think they like American company saying no to the American race team. In a global sport.
Just a repair mission, they said. Not this. Not seeing my dead brother
But
on the fucking camera. All
I
this
really
death.
don't cover this.
Imagine what the marker could do in the
I actually was happy
This is about CEC again.
that Andretti was rejected from F1. Like, I'd be happy if Austin gets
You and me
a
could do
big
something
penalty
about it.
for what he did at Richmond.
If.
Oh, come on. Where's Hammond? What's he doing?
Because
I don't know. If I don't focus, we'll run out of air before it matters.
F1 is good with 20 cars. And Andretti is going to be another backmarker team. And I would have been more happy if Andretti said they'll team me up with Williams or even Haas to get into the sport, because Andretti should have just joined with his existing team. I think he would have had a way easier time getting in F1 that way, because that's what they said they want to do with NASCAR. And plus, Andretti is struggling even in IndyCar. Then again, IndyCar is run by Penske, which has been taking it downhill. He rigged the Indianapolis 500 last year for his car to win. Unpopular opinion, but like with the Richmond race, apparently I was listening to Denny Hamlin's interview after the fact this morning, and they said something to the effect that Dillon was told to wreck the 11. If that's true, and NASCAR does nothing, they have said it's okay to wreck people intentionally now. So if a guy right hooks someone and gets penalized, they can't appeal. They said, well, the 3 car intentionally wrecked 2 people and they get penalized. Didn't even get the win taken away. It's like NASCAR is always pick and choose in the top 3 series. Pick and choose what rules. But if you're in the lower series, it's black and white. If you wreck someone, you get penalized. If you mess with the carburetor, you get penalized. If you mess with the car, you get penalized. They got more global rules on the lower series, like what F1 has. But in the top 3 series, oh, you can wreck someone. No harm, no foul. But this car is $250,000. And it's all coming from one source. And I forget what point I was going to make. NASCAR wonders why they're losing sponsors. The company's going to say the PR thing and say, oh, it's just not working for us anymore. No, it's because of people like Dillon wrecking, they don't want the image of those companies be in that. Because there is no big company in NASCAR right now. that fully funds a car. You can say Ally. No, that's not a big company. And they get a discount because of Hendrick. FedEx reduced. Bush Beer reduced. Mars pulled out. Bass Pro Shop don't sponsor like they used to. Because of the image of NASCAR, they don't want to be associated with. And what does it say to Johnny Morris when Dylan takes out 2 cars to win a race and he's celebrating? He might be the face of the company, but he has to answer to a board. What the board says, yeah, we're not sponsoring Dylan anymore. We're going to take the hit with the termination fee, but we don't tolerate that kind of racing. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but what happens if it does? Then RCR going to have to answer, why were you celebrating? Why did you condone that action? Why was the team celebrating? Because we have seen sponsors leave sports for less. We've seen Red Bull leave, one of the biggest energy drink companies. Because, well, I think it was more the pride that they didn't want to get help. But it was NASCAR. NASCAR is the reason why. Because they will always change the rules for Toyotas. But the rules always benefit Chevrolet. If NASCAR does nothing to Dylan and RCR, they're just towing the status quo. That Chevrolet is immune to harsh penalties. Because look at every harsh penalty in the last 20 years that Chevrolet got. They always have got it reduced when they appealed it. And they just look the other way when they hear something funny on the radio on a Chevy team. Like, what was that race that Johnson won? That his crew chief told him to wreck the car because it was close to tolerance. Where was the fine for that? No one talks about it. They bring up Logano and Byron. No comparison to what Dylan did. What Logano did was a racing incident. Byron roughed him up, and Logano was way closer when he decided to push Byron into the corner. That's what they seem to forget. Logano pushed Byron into the corner, make him wash up. It was Byron's non-talent that led him to hitting the wall. They forget Chevrolet guys don't have talent. It's all car. Because look what happened when they put it back into the driver's hands. What was it? 2017, 2018, 2019? Look who was winning. Toyota and Ford drivers. They don't want to talk about that. Like, after these couple of days, they probably don't want to talk about Dylan. And what happened to the top 30 rule? They threw it out because it wasn't benefiting Chevrolet. Because if a Chevy was outside the top 30, they win, they probably would never be able to score enough points to get in the top 30. Like Dylan is. You know Dylan's going to fall off now. They put everything into Richmond. At Bush is probably saying, I did that to Hornaday. Well, it was on a caution, but I did the exact same thing to Hornaday. I got suspended for a whole weekend. Just NASCAR is a bunch of double standards. If a Toyota Ford did that type of wreck, it would be condoned by everyone on YouTube, journalists. But now, oh, Dylan did it. Oh, that's just racing. That's what NASCAR's built on. Because I listen to podcasts. And what are you guys, I was like telling myself, what are you guys smoking? It's point blank. He should get the win taken away. Or made it ineligible for him to get in the playoffs. I know both are really harsh. And teams should get fined. Drivers should get fined. Drivers definitely should get suspended. They need to put the foot down. Because these are not last gen cars. They actually hurt the drivers. Hamlin's interview, he said, that actually hurt me. Now the car's totaled because of Dylan. And they're going to say, Hamlin washed up. It's a D-shaped short track. It only looked like he washed up. Dylan right hooked him. And apparently he was told to. But that's it for now. I'm going to do another video talking about that comment I got. This All-Star Game 1000 signing off.